everybody. It is Monday morning. I won't lie, I'm not in a good mood today, and we'll get into why in a second. I made some buns yesterday. Good old fresh buns. Just finished them up last night. So delicious. All right. So we missed out on Sunday, so we're going to quickly do Sunday and today's. So for Sunday, on this day in 973, the first known coronation of the English Queen takes place. I'm not going to say that because I don't know how to say that. Wife of Edgar, King of England. Yep, not even going to try, guys. Sorry. And it's Mother's Day, obviously, on Sunday. All right, so for today, on this day in 1551, the National University of San Marcos, the oldest university in Americas, is founded in Lima, Peru. And what do we got at the bottom? International Nurses Day. Very cool. Okay. My clear coat, my catnip, just in case you're wondering, it's catnip. Put that in the cat cupboard. Okay, so why am I in an unpleasant mood, you may ask? It's the beginning of the week. What could possibly have gone wrong already? Well, I have tried like a kid, like poke and prod and that kind of stuff. And well, yep, that's it, people. That's the bane of my existence right there. I cleaned off my table. I tried to enjoy it, but I want to be sitting there looking at my garden. Instead, I was sitting there and I just had to turn the chair around to face my garden, but then I couldn't use the table. And all of those garbage bags there, that's all dog poop. So needless to say, my oasis of a backyard is not an oasis. I kind of hate it. And, yeah, I'm just upset that I can't seem to get rid of this barbecue. So the only solution I have is to suit up, suck it up, get past all of my anxieties, which are pretty freaking bad when it comes to people in general. And knock on my neighbor's door to see if they want the barbecue, because to be perfectly honest, I asked the old man and it was pretty much if he didn't run into him, he wasn't going to talk to them, and I'm over it. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can do it. I don't know. I get anxious, so I'm anxious just thinking about it. I'm a little nauseous just thinking about it. Lucia, why you keep redecorating your cage? I thought I did a fine job with this, sir. It's like he dragged that cactus over there. Silly goose. But that's it. That's all. I did put in a little snippet. I went to a nursery and bought some plants. This is a Thai basil. I kept him in the house because it's not quite the best temperature yet. I got these lilacs from my bestie. They smell so good. My house stinks so good right now. And then, yeah, I bought a cucumber. He's out in the greenhouse. I got the peppermint in the ground. I put my parsley out. Lots going on. If the sun comes out, we'll head out there and check it out. And I'll actually talk to you about what's in the garden. Hopefully it's not too busy out there and you can actually hear me. But, oh, and an update for Alfie. Alfie's toenail seems to be doing okay. I may have accidentally caused a bit of an infection. I didn't mean to. When I first wrapped his foot, when I closed his dew claw, I literally just did this and wrapped it. And what I didn't realize is because he was licking in between two, and then of course the nail was cracked, I ended up creating a little bit of an infection by keeping it together. But I noticed it right away, cleaned it up. I've got gauze in between now, so it keeps it nice and dry. And every day we just replace the gauze and rewrap it. He's trying to bury his food. He doesn't want the cats to find it. Here, let's pull it over here, further away from the kitties, okay? Is that better? But yesterday when I went to go rewrap it, a piece of his nail had come off, so that's good. That means it's healing. So yeah, everything's doing good with Alfie and his toe. So there's our Monday update for now. As you can see by this fluff ball, I gotta do some carpet vacuuming here and get things tidied up. Oh yeah, see, look at that beautiful wrap job. It's beautiful. Yeah. You good boy? Good boy. Where's it? There's my Alfie. Good. Is it still good afternoon at 3 o'clock? I think it is. Good afternoon, everybody. So I ended up chit-chatting with my friend a lot on the phone today, but I got most of my dishes clean except for the one baking dish. Floors have been vacuumed and mopped, and I got my rug back. Counters are clean. This is for dinner. I'm making some poutine. So I'm going to do these up like I usually do, where I boil them with salt and baking soda and then crisp them up. I'm going to just get a store-bought gravy. And here's an extra bonus. I'm going to add roasted red pepper, I think that's orange. It's a roasted pepper. And then there's also a little hunk of jalapeno that I will also be adding in. And I'm hoping to get some cheese curds to make it authentic, but that doesn't always happen. So as long as I got a nice melty cheese, I'll be happy. Cheese curds, I'll be the happiest, but that's okay. It happens. So, sorry, not a whole lot to show today, but bonus is everything is clean and good to go so that I can plan out tomorrow better. And you can see it is a gloomy, doomy day. So, it didn't really get any better. We got another afternoon rain, which is happening actually right this second. So, my plants are happy, but I'm not. And it's windy. It's very windy, as you can see here. So, oh, my little flower's spinning, though. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get a good zoom on that. Come on now, zoom. Look at that. That would be so cool at nighttime, being all lit up. That would look really nice. But that's okay. Oh, see, this rain doesn't affect my birds. I got a couple on the feeder. One on the post. They tend to go down there and eat a lot. Very nice. Oh, and it stopped. Just like that. So, that's it for today. I'll probably show a little snippet of my dinner. I'm trying to get used to that, but I spend so much time cooking. I'm exhausted. I don't want to film. I just want to eat. So, I apologize that I don't do that as often. And I am so done with holding my phone. I need to get another stand because this is ridiculous. So, I'll figure that all out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good. Almost afternoon, everybody. I'm going to do this quick because I have to make another phone call. It's been a busy day for me. Okay, on this day in 1917, this is for Tuesday, May 13th. Oh, jeebus. Lucia dos Santos and her cousins Francisco and Jacinta Marto report the first apparition of Our Lady of Fatima in Fatima, Portugal. I hope I did not butcher that, but I feel like I did. Oh, I'm sorry. You can just read it. Okay, so that's it. So, the plan was to go outside and show some gardening because I was out there getting some pots ready. Again, I think I've mentioned this before. The soil is very hydrophobic. So I tend to soak it right down, make sure it's all good and nasty. It gets really muddy for some reason. It's like, first it repels water and then it just soaks it in and holds it like a mud monster. So I leave it for a bit to let it soak through because I do use older soil at the bottom and then a newer compost and everything on top. I'm just kind of amending. So I'm letting those sit and I've got the plants figured out and where I want to go. And I was going to go out there because it's a gorgeous day and film and talk and show you things. And yet again, I don't know what is going on out there, but just as I go to film, there's this big ass truck out there making all this noise. So I'll put it off. I'll try to do it later, but let's go over here because this is ridiculous. Let's just get a taste of this sound. Hopefully when I go to edit, it doesn't edit it out. Otherwise, I'll fix it. But listen. So yeah, that's what it sounds like outside right now. It's horrible. So hopefully they're gone in the next like hour or two and I can get out there and show you. This is one of them right there, that little bicycle plant holder. I'm gonna have to find a different pot for the front, but for now I have one that fits. I'm just gonna go with it. But I've got some alyssum for the little front pot, and then the back one I've got 2 petunias and a calendula because I had an extra one, so I figured why not. And then actually over here in this garden, I'll zoom in. You can see those blue handles. That's holding up another double pot, which will also have petunias in it. Because I have so many. And then, yeah, I think that was it. I think that was the start of it. Oh my God, they can't even hear themselves. They're yelling. I know, Alfie. Just when they couldn't get any louder. Here, let's... Yeah, this is great. Let's do a garden tour, guys. Can you hear me? Like, this is ridiculous. Oh my God, it got louder. My sentiments exactly. Yeah, it's too much, guys. I already have a headache, so hopefully they stop at a reasonable hour that we can get our planting done and talk about the garden. Well, I'm happy to say we made it outside. So, this soil is very much wet, but it's okay. I will not be watering this for a while. So up here, we're gonna do some alyssum. And I'm gonna mark it for now too, just in case this dies, I can replace it and I know what I put in there. If I can ever get it out. Oh yeah, see, this guy was waterlogged to begin with. I just watered him yesterday, so. Look at that water I'm squeezing out the bottom. Seems a bit tall for alyssum, but that's okay. All right, let's plant these 3 guys. Let's just throw them first, shall we? So wet. I probably should have let this dry a bit more, but we'll see how it goes. I might just toss some more dry soil on top just to soak up some of it, but I don't think there's a reason for the toothpick. And these ones I already just know it's 2 petunias instead of a calendula. Da, da, da. Okay. Put that away. This one here, I'm gonna let it sit because I just watered it a little while ago, and considering I watered these ones a few hours, it's gonna take a minute. I'll just leave that there. Alright, there's my pretty flower tower. These ones I bought. There's some begonias, and I forget what this thing is called, but we'll see. These are some of my wildflowers. They're coming up. So far, nothing in these 2. That one's not planted. I made a little bit of a mess because I had to dig out my pots. Oh, there's the cucumber I bought. I put him in his pot today because he looked like he was doing pretty good out here. As you can see, a lot of this stuff is dwindling down. I gave my mom a bunch of petunias. These ones will go to my daughter, so she'll have a couple of petunias. And then I still have a morning glory. And I'm not sure, like I have another big calendula there too. But these guys. Now this one's gonna be a bit harder to film because I gotta put you in the potato field. And you have to look up. That's about as good as it gets. So, don't break, guys. I don't want to go get my shovel, so we're just gonna do this by hand. Everybody got watered last night, so everybody is soaked. I don't think you need your toothpick anymore either. Oh, Blue Jay's here visiting. There we go. Okay, ignore the sound of crumbling stuff in the background. It's the old man just garbaging up some cat food. But check it out, bangers and mash, vegan, of course. There's the leftover gravy. I'm reheating it in the pot. And mashed potatoes. Oh, I also went out to the garden and I got some chives, onions, and parsley. Now we're gonna add some shredded matzah into the potatoes. And that's my my tea I'm finishing. So, delicious.
Wasn't abandoned per se. It was completely functional, had plenty of gas, and wasn't really stuck anywhere.
Good morning. I technically already filmed the calendar. You missed it. I'm just kidding. I did already film it though. It's just, you know what? I look like crap. So I said no. So I'm redoing it. And there's nothing you can do about it. Here's today's fun fact. Wednesday, May 14th. On this day in 1804, William Clark leaves Camp Dubois to join Meriwether Lewis in St. Charles, Missouri, and begin their expedition across the American Northwest, which will largely be aided by Sacagawea. Very cool. So, all I blabbed on about, and I had my stand set up so I didn't have to hold my phone, but now I'm going to hold my phone. I'm just getting my dishes going as I usually do first thing in the morning. They said it was supposed to be cold today. They lied as usual. It's actually supposed to be a gorgeous day. I have a video of a blue jay already that you probably would have seen before this. There's a bumblebee here and I don't like this because my cats are out. And if he gets in with those cats, they're gonna get stung. So, come here, bee. Come here, bee. Come on. Did he get out? I think he's gone. Hi, Coco. And Loki. I think the bee made it out the other side. Oh yeah, he's over by Loki. There he goes. Don't want to go too low because I got to clean up the yard still, but here he is. He's buzzing around my garden. You might like the begonias better, buddy. I don't know if you get pollen from them, but I wonder if he's gonna land on it. No, I think he's gone. I don't know where he went. I hear him. Fix him a little fence. There he is. He buzzed around in all the wrong places. That's okay. Just how it is. Oh, again, beautiful day in the garden. I'm happy with the things that are starting to sprout. I'm happy with my transplant. He did well. He perked up like he usually does. We're going to have some marigolds soon, which will be nice. And I'm going to... Let's see, do we have any water out here? Ooh, I have a little bit. Oh, sorry, I might have to put an emoji over that little dog poo. I'll clean that up before I come out. But in here, I think I'm going to plant some bachelor buttons. I'm going to transplant out the ones that are already growing in the greenhouse in there. And then I'm going to fill the other spots with some seeds so that maybe we'll have them blooming at different times. Let's see, anything growing yet? I'd love to clean this stuff out, but my concern is that if I brush it out, I'm also going to brush the seed away. So, until something pops, I can't clean it. And same with this one. That's my zinnias. Nothing. Not a thing. And that bed, I think, is officially empty. I think I'm going to throw some carrots in because I only have 2 carrots that popped up in that far bed. So, we will see. We will see. Oh, there's my little bean sprout. Is he... Oh, he might need some water. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I might have just enough. I know you're getting the best angle right now. Okay, there, I just added some water to that guy and that guy. Those are both beans. These have beans. I don't see anything pop in there yet. And then back here, that's got beans. But I also don't see anything in there yet. But there's so much green stuff. Oh well. We'll get out here a little bit later. We'll clean up the dog poops. Right, Alfie? We gotta clean up your poops before you go out there. Yeah, you make a mess. Quick thing too, these are the bachelor buttons that I want to plant. So we've got this mix, which is choice. And then I've got this one, which is the fantastic mix. And again, I have a couple of these that are up right now, and then I'll put some seeds in to fill gaps because I don't know how many I've got and how many are going to make it. So that's the plan. And this is our vine. Very happy at the back door, I might add. Old man untangled it yesterday, so it's got just the 2 strands coming down, but she's beautiful. She's going to be hitting the floor soon. Okay, I'm so stressed out. I have no idea if you out there that watch this, not very many for now, but eventually, if you get anxiety leaving the house. I mean, I very much do. I cannot leave the house alone. There's one place I can go by myself, which is this little mall by me. It's practically shut down, so it's usually not very busy unless you go on a Tuesday and there's a farmer's market, which I did once, and I panicked. It was crazy. I couldn't make eye contact. I just ran into the little store I wanted. That's the only place I've been able to go alone. Everywhere else, I have to pretty much have a chaperone, whether it's the boyfriend or my mom, or like when I meet up with my friend just close by here at the park. And phone calls. Oh my goodness. When my phone rings, I get anxiety. I will have my Fitbit soon. It kicked the bucket, but it'll be back. When I had my Fitbit, you could see my heart elevation just from a phone call. Like, I haven't even answered it. It's just my phone rang and my heart rate would go through the roof. And if I had to make a phone call, oh my, like, don't even. And today I had to make 2 phone calls, and it's like a deadline thing where the deadline's tomorrow. The papers I sent, they never received. Surprise, surprise. The direct line I got doesn't work. Surprise, surprise. So I had no way to even contact anybody. And the emails are through those like one-sided emails where it's like you can't send back, only if on the form somewhere they've given you their personal information, which I was told I was given, definitely was not. Only bonus is that the CRA was all automated. I just had to hit buttons because I had all the information they asked for, which was beautiful, but it didn't really confirm. It was almost like processing, and then it just kicked me out to a main screen, or a main menu. So that was really weird, but I hope it worked. But again, the deadline being tomorrow, my anxiety is now through the roof. I haven't even started my dishes. I was trying to figure out what to do for dinner, and now I'm short-circuited. It's going to be so hard to do the most basic stuff today because of these phone calls. Whereas if I was given a direct line where I could phone the person that sent this information to me, it's so much easier. Instead, I had to phone what I deem the hotline, which means you get a generic person that deals with this. Just, again, I don't want to go into too much detail, but I had to come on because I'm stressed out and this kind of stuff happens. So I don't know what I'm going to get done today. I'm hoping to still get out in the garden because it makes me feel better. But now I just need to take a minute and just sip this coffee and just come back down because I can feel my heart beating out of my chest. It's just, and I'm relying on somebody else to leave a note for somebody else because they won't give me their information. So again, I have no idea if they even know this is what happened. They did fax it. I can even send them the paper stating, hey, look, I did actually fax this to you on this day at this number. But when I gave the lady the fax number, she didn't recognize it. Are you kidding me? Even the fax number was wrong? How am I supposed to send you this info? This feels like you're intentionally sabotaging when the phone number and the fax number aren't even real, bruh. Sorry, but I had to get that out. Let's do something more cheerful. I think my cat's playing over here. Look at him. And my dog. He loves this little thing. Oh, and then my other cat. Everybody's hanging out. So they need. Reach out and pet a cat. Calm me down. Oh, you're nice and hot. You're out in the sun. I just need to calm down. I think I need to go touch some grass. Well, to soothe my soul, I've decided to make some eggs with some fresh herbs from the garden. And it turns out that my favorite vloggers have released a tour of a house today. So I'm going to watch that. I'm starting to feel better already. So you may be wondering what all those wonderful lilacs were for, and here it is. I'm going to make an attempt to do a lilac-infused honey. My honey just went to go get me some more because I way miscalculated. I didn't think I'd use that much, so I thought I had more in my cupboard, but it turns out I did not. I'll just wash that with that. So the plan is, because I don't have a mason jar with a proper lid, is I'm going to take all the lilac flowers, which I so tediously plucked, put them in here with the honey and cover with plastic wrap and just leave it on the counter and shake it up every so often. And in a couple days, I'll test it and see how it is. But yeah, that's it. That's what that basket of flowers is for. And that'll be it for Wednesday. And I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. It's mid-morning at this point. It's just, as you can see, everything is wet. Doesn't seem to be affecting the birds. They're still zooming in and out. But another doom and gloom. At least this time there's some rain to go with it, which is good, instead of it just being cloudy. But we're supposed to get a low of 2. So I'm worried about some of these plants I have out here. So I don't quite know. I might end up covering them just to be safe, but not 100% sure. I'm just finishing up my second coffee. Look at that cutie on the chair. Even he knows it's a cold day. But just finishing up my second coffee. I've got dishes done. I've got that thawing. That was just for my lunch. Well, not lunch, but I should say it's more like a brunch between breakfast and lunch. It's like 11 o'clock. But I got my broth thawing. So I think today it's just going to take it easy. We're going to, I'm going to make some lemon cookies. And for dinner, I'm going to do a vegetarian pot pie with, again, puff pastry. It's my favorite to use ever since like the chronic pain with my hands and not being able to do pie crust from scratch because it's just a little too hard on me. I very much enjoy having, puff pastry as a ready-made thing. And from last night, just as a little bit of an update, I did find a jar, I had the jar, I found a lid that wasn't in use right now. So I'm hoping having that extra air in there isn't that bad, but I plan on opening it up a couple times a day anyways, and I'll stir it up, because I don't think shaking it does anything. The flowers don't really move past the top. So, but I hope it works. That's a lot of honey. I tried it today. It's not tainted in any way, shape, or form in a bad way, but it's also not strong enough yet, so understandable. I believe the recipe I read said 3 or 4 days, so we will let it go. And I will be taking the flowers out, because I just know with a lot of things, when you leave the plant material in there, it really does bring down the shelf life of it. And I don't want to take a chance. So once it gets to a good strength and I like it, I'm just going to strain it out. I'll probably squeeze out the flowers in some cheesecloth. So let's do, I got a big oof in my way. Okay, let's do our fact for today, shall we? On this day in 1928, Mickey Mouse makes his debut in the Disney animated short film Plain Crazy. That's for Thursday, May 15th. And again, another holiday starts that I just don't want to butcher. For all I know, most of it's silent, so we'll just not say it. We're gonna have to make some more buns. We're down to the last bun. But that's it. We're in the dark. Again, it's just a miserable day outside, so Considering again how yesterday went, I don't mind taking a couple days to just mentally take a break from the world. So I think that's what I'll do. Get caught up on a few things around here. Maybe sit down and read something. I don't know yet, but I will take it easy today is what I'm going to do. I will still do the recipes. I'll show you guys what it looks like here in the weekly vlog. And then, of course, I will put out a short version of that recipe. So you'll get both the lemon cookies and, I guess I don't even know, chicken pot pie, but vegetarian style. I don't know. So they'll both be up later, I guess, this week after you see this one. So yeah, that's it for now. I was gonna lay down, but found this guy in my spot. This guy sprawled across the couch. And that girl tucked behind his butt. Hi, Fisha. Hi, you comfy? Too cute. No. Guess I'm sitting on the floor, right, guys? We came to a compromise. I got my spot back. He's now next to me. Alfie's still on the couch. And yes, these are Christmas. Compromise. Welcome to Friday. Yes, I'm in pajamas. It's still quite cold out. This is the lowest low we've gotten in a while at 1 degree Celsius, which isn't bad, but it's still, and it's wet out, so it's even yuckier than usual. And I spent all day on the phone with my friend, and now I'm getting ready for an appointment, so yeah, I kind of wasted the day, I won't lie. I won't even bother. Actually, you know what? Let's just get it over and done. We're gonna do the calendar. We'll do that, get it over and done with. Spending most of my time outside. I also up-potted like this big pot here, and then there's a couple little guys in there that I've also worked on. Let's just head over here. Again, I was having a bad mental day today, so, and now that I'm out of it, it's like the end of my day. So let's go for today's fact. On this day in 1770, Marie Antoinette marries Louis. Oh, is that the 16th? I believe X is 10. So I believe that's the 16th. Yeah, the last king of France. Pretty sure that's the right number. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's it. So we're on the 5th month, the 20th week, and the 136th day of the year. So happy Friday to you all. If you celebrate, there's a long weekend coming up, I believe. I think it's Labor Day, Victoria Day. What do we got? What is it? Yeah, I think it says Victoria Day here. I don't know. Anyways, if you have the holiday, awesome. Hope you have a great long weekend. And I will see you guys next week.